President Trump has attacked steel and aluminium, and now Spanish table olives.
We have made several technical and political interventions in order to legally rebut the US allegations and also politically dissuade the US authorities from countervailing EU cap green box subsidies.
I want to warn you, the war has started.
And secondly, we should wonder whether we couldn't sue the US at the WTO.
And now we see that the US is starting a spiral of taxation. It might be pork from Denmark tomorrow. Today it's olives from Spain, and that's a threat to our wealth and welfare.
After steel and aluminium, Spanish table olives could perhaps just be the very first of many incidents because of this trade war started by the Trump administration.
We will continue to exert pressure on the US, including WTO action.
I don't think we should turn a blind eye. We should react in exactly the same way. We've tabled an amendment from our side to, according to question, the subsidies of American production, for instance, almonds and corn. This could also be a distorting subsidy.
We should also warn the US that protectionist policy could lead to instability and uncertainty at global markets, which is going to be detrimental to foreign trade, and it'll turn against the US.
What could be the next product under attack? Where is Trump going to stop? It is clear that Trump governs on the basis of lobbies. They accuse us of unloyal subsidies, whereas his agriculture is so much subsidized. Our rules are in compliance with the World Trade Organization. I think he's just protecting the specific interests of certain American businesses.
We have to be ready to strike back.
Imposing duties is not American, it's just being egoistical.
Commissioner, the boycott against table olives is not a Spanish or Andalusian problem, it's a European problem. It attacks the very heart of Europe. It attacks the CAP. It attacks our identity. We see what the Americans want to do. They want to weaken the export capacity of these companies which are already on the American market, and this to benefit Californian businesses.
This American administration maybe wants to do only one thing, to split up the European Union, to divide it. Okay, there will be a tax on Spanish olives, but not on Greek olives, not on Croatian olives. And it is very clear that the rules of the World Trade Organization are something that Trump will simply say, oh, forget about the WTO. Because we can see what he speaks about business with Pacific and other countries.
But can we do something to avoid this? How can we take this together, Parliament, Council, Commission, the farmers, the sector, to try and stop Trump? So if we take no measures, this won't be the last attack. In the near future, we will probably find the same situation with any product that the United States considers a threat.
We are ready to act in a proportionate way according to WTO rules. We do not want things to escalate. We do not share the view that trade wars are good and that they're easy to win. On the contrary, they are very bad for the world and they're very easy to lose. So things should not be escalated. We will manoeuvre carefully, but of course we need to protect the interest of the citizens and our jobs.
And I refer you to Commissioner Malmström, who is here for once, at the confirmation hearings. There the Commissioner stated that trade is a powerful foreign policy tool. It must support Europe's wider international goals.
Your neighbour, Mrs. Atkinson, has a question for you. Will you accept? 30 seconds, please.
My friend, William, do you not agree with me that the whole basis of negotiating a trade agreement would be that you actually put somebody in charge that knows what they're doing? Why have we got a former socialist sociology lecturer from Sweden negotiating on behalf of the UK, which will bind us after Brexit? She's not qualified to do the job.
If I may say so, I would point out at the hearings that 3 political groups voted against the confirmation of the present EU Trade Commissioner, and if only the ECR had joined us, she probably wouldn't have happened. As it is, we have somebody who is completely unqualified, and that is the person who the 27 other member states are unfortunately stuck with.
Colleagues,